So next, I think one thing we haven't seen yet is actually an AR app. And so next up, we have Hunter AR, which is an AR app where you can actually, very similar to Pokemon Go, actually find targets inside of a zone and be able to play with other players. So let's take a look at what that application looks like.
Hi, we are Bounty Hunt AR. My name is Eric. With me is my team, Stan, Kevin, and Wilson. So most of you have probably heard of Pokemon Go. It took the world by storm a few years ago, brought thousands of people into contact with AR probably for the first time. It had this really interesting element to it where it would bring gamers together in real life to real locations to actually meet each other and have this shared virtual experience at the same time. We found that like a compelling and interesting idea. And so when it came time to design our project, we wanted to elaborate on that concept and do something more with it. Here's Stan to tell you more about our vision.
As gamers, we wanted to build a true multiplayer experience with a darker, more mature, and more competitive theme, where your hunt is real-world on other players. In Bounty Hunt AR, the goal is to get to a real-life location, an active location known as a kill zone. In that kill zone, you'll enter the location on your phone, and you'll look for a virtual target that you have to shoot by aiming your phone and pressing the trigger button. Obviously, you'll get cash for killing your targets. You'll also score points for hitting either your targets or other players. Of course, you'll lose points if you hit innocent civilians. All right, Kevin, let's go through the app.
Thank you. The user interface is intuitive, and we have our players' data, game rules, and active kill zones on separate screens. When we're close to a kill zone, we can press the update button to update our coordinates. Once we're able to enter the game, we will see that there will be a shoot button, reload, and abandon contract button that allows the user to exit the game. We will also see crosshair and multiple 3D models wandering around. Once we find and eliminate the target, the game will end with a winner screen. If another player eliminates the target before we can, the game will end with a loser screen. Once we go back to our profile page, we'll see our updated stats. And this user interface is created with React Native's built-in style sheets. Now we'll have Wilson talk about the tech stack.
So our tech stack uses a Postgres SQL database, and we use SQLize to make queries to our database, and we have a Node and Express backend. And we use sockets to implement the multiplayer features of our game, such as shooting other players, that kind of thing. And for our front-end website, we use React and Redux. And for the mobile app, we used React Native, so we could develop for iOS and Android devices simultaneously. And for the AR aspect of the game, we use Vero React. And for managing the game state, we used Redux. So during development, we had issues with like the physics engine of Vero, which it just wouldn't work the way we wanted to at times. But we kind of circumvented that by just delving into the documentation, just really making sure we understood the intricacies of just Vero React, because it's a technology that we've never used before. And just now, we just leave you with one final thing. So our GitHub is on screen, our contact information is on screen, and if you guys have any questions or comments about the game, we'd love to hear it, and we hope to see you guys in game soon.
Oh, that's a really impressive app. Having to include all of the aspects of geolocation and AR together, it's not trivial.
Yeah, I'm always impressed by AR apps, just because we, as a core technology, we don't teach that here. We teach full stack JavaScript, and the ability of our students to go out and research and be able to build these projects without knowing the technology beforehand really shows that they're able developers and be able to go out into the real world and take on any technology that they find. So I'm really impressed with that application.